Project Search is a pre-employment programme for young adults with learning disabilities. It gives young adults with learning disabilities the opportunity to develop the skills and experience they need to find paid employment.
The greatest thing about Project Search is that placements take place in a real work environment, like here in Calico. The roles are real jobs and existing positions that aren't specifically made for the interns.
And we take the very best of education, the very best of supported employment, and we put them together inside fabulous host businesses just like Calico. And together they work their magic with these young people and prepare them over the course of a college year to be the best they can be in terms of employability and ready to work in great jobs.
Project Search for me as the manager is actually one of the key tools we have and one of the key ways we have in actually preparing young people for that preparation for adulthood and actually bridging them from their education into their adult life with a job.
Project Search is on its third year now at Calico, and it means an awful lot to us as an organisation. It's really close to our hearts and has become part of the fabric of Calico.
Project Search means to me a combination of a bringing together of all of the ingredients that are necessary to create a brilliant environment for young people to realise their ambition and get as far as they can get.
Here in college, I see it as something exceptionally worthwhile for the young people predominantly, but also for highlighting the differences, but also the talents of young people that perhaps wouldn't normally get a chance in the workplace.
We all know at the moment that because of COVID and because of the pressure that that's put on the economy, that times are difficult for all young people that are looking for employment. These are really stretching and difficult times. But if I tell you that people with learning disabilities who are known to local authorities and autism, who local authorities know about, only about 6% of those will be in paid work. And you imagine that within the climate of a very difficult jobs market for young people anyway, that we layer on top of that the fact that people with learning disabilities are largely one of the most disadvantaged groups in society. I think even more it means that employers like Calico, Burnley College, HFT, the Supported Employment Provider, we need to do even more.
Project Search is it's a tried and tested model. It really works. So nationally, under 6% of adults with learning disabilities have paid employment. But for graduates of Project Search programmes, that number is between 60 and 70%.
I know where I'm going. I know what I'm working towards. So it gives me that sense of I'm looking forward to where the future's coming and what I'm doing. Whereas before it was more the case of, oh, it's all worries me, doom and gloom, etc. Whereas now it's given me that whole new sort of mindset where I can think on a more positive note. Whereas before I never could.
It wouldn't work without everybody working hand in hand and all having the same end goal, but mainly the same passion.
You've got a lot of different agencies and a lot of different services that are supporting those young people, and they also getting proper embedded work experience. And as one of my interns said last week was, you feel like an employee in work experience, not a college student in work experience. And that says it all there.
it gave me a sort of how can I say? It gave me a direction which I never had before.
The big difference is around the specialism of people with learning disability, and I think where it perhaps deviates from normal practice is it accepts those individuals for who they are. It looks at their skills and abilities and what they can achieve, rather than focusing on anything that might be to their detriment.
Each person has come a really long way on their journey, and it means a huge amount to them and their families, not just now, but next year and in 10 years' time and in 20 years' time. For the rest of their lives, their time on Project Search has had an impact upon, and that's really, really important and really valuable.
Yeah, as a mother and father, we really do feel like Project Search has been absolutely fantastic. We can't fault them. Like I say, the big thing is the support. They're there for you.
Project Search is really special because I've seen the difference that it can make to young people's lives who are affected by learning difficulties.